And you couldn't walk past that one. That's got 7 2s on it. Again in Dis, Norfolk, UK. No red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands. Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Black Panther, serial killer here. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Certainly will pay to make you disappear. So, sometimes innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass. Again, cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis, Norwich, Southwold. North Norfolk Coast, Derbyshire in the Lake District. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And all their crony spies and informers. That one's got 17, cop and con on it. That really is a big monster con. And as always, certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. So again, they will pay to make you disappear. That's been a silver Ford Focus during the rains in Dis recently. I haven't seen it in more recent times. Plenty of guns for hire. Always those who'll do other people's dirty work, and others who'll do anything for money, drugs and alcohol. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Frames and fixers switches, monster lies and bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. So Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Coburn Gaffe, Windsor SS. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, boys in blue. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, local mafias, the local mob, number 10, Scotland Yard. And I did speak to the police in every location who only turned a blind eye, government sanctioned crews, licensed to kill and make a problem disappear. And the police at Windermere, Cumbria, the Lake District, said, "Johnny, this is really strange, we've never known this." They had my driver's licence, which they knew was genuine, and they couldn't get my details up. So it's like you've been erased, Johnny, or people in high places want you permanently erased. And all to cover up their high crimes, royal blue murder. And certainly not mine. So there's plenty of people who want me boxed up, locked up, or done in. And certainly are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. That's a Volvo there. Again, no black wizard here in a Volvo estate. Very good film, Pledge, Jack Nicholson. Giant of a man riding round in a black Volvo estate called The Wizard, abducting children and young girls. So no Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist issuer. There's a Jaguar there, the white one. No Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar, serial killer here, but they'll certainly set you up as a Black Panther. Serial killer on the loose, to be hunted, box caged, assassinated, disappeared one way or another. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, and certainly not mine. So again, there has been a silver Ford Focus during the rains in Dis recently. That's not the one. And no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer here, black wizard terrorist issuer. Again, Roy White was beaten and stabbed up in prison recently, who abducted and abused, murdered the young girl Sarah Payne. Roy White and White Van Man. Christian B, also back in the news concerning the Madeleine McCann case. It's been going on for over 20 years. So sometimes innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass. I do move around a lot in here. For you do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. All to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. So as always, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, and certainly not mine. No diss lawnmower man here. And that is a Kraken watch, a True Detective. That one's the one that's got Lab and Bluff on it, 666. Again, a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis, Norfolk, UK, Lab. All delivered by Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mail. They are the big super spreader carriers. Certainly have infected everyone apart from me. And no Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Kissons, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer here, no Black Cat copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam. So it really is one big monster con, monster bluff. That's a Mondeo there. Behind the van, Steve Wright, Ipswich, 22 miles from here. 5 girls murdered, may have been involved in the Ringland murders also in Norwich, 22 miles from here. But no Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Sandringham serial killer here. Again, no Dis lawnmower man, very good watch, Matthew McConaughey, Woody Harrington. The True Detectives, Lawnmower Man, does ride around in a white pickup, abducting children and young girls, satanic serial killer. And that is based on actual events. So if you look up on YouTube, Vice True Detectives, or The Real True Detective, and that is disclosed in police interviews and statements, how people transform during satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices. When they become hosts to ET demonic entities and demon spirits. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. It's only why you do have to follow your golden compass, again, before you do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. And it is full moon soon. So, certainly no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers. There's one big assassin in Dis also, riding around in a black Ford Focus. Can see Dis Waterfront Inn, Paul and Sarah, everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. So, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, certainly not mine, human hunting parties, human hunting, feasting, blood drinking, harvesting adrenochrome, and no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Was a very good watch, BBC iPlayer, Sombre, Autonomy of a Crime, Woolly Hat, Serial Rapist, riding around in a silver Peugeot, unchecked for over 30 years because of police failings. 54 women and young girls sexually abused and raped. So they'll set you up with the biggest monster lies, biggest bogus diagnosis to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. But all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big wicked gnolls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. As always, no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist there, certainly wasn't me. Fully on camera, Norwich City Centre, Norwich Cathedral, Macehold Heath overlooking Norwich, and I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike. Given away free to a good home on the Burston Gisson Road, Gregson's Two Fishers Art Gallery. Man following the woman at Norwich train station, younger than me, had a hoodie on. He was on a mountain bike, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike. And that's the one that's got 17 on it, Cop and Con. One big monster con, Dismason Council, White Lodge, a local mafias, a local mob. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, a local Nazis, and certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer here, Black Wizard terrorist. Dish shooter, really don't think so. So, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and that's certainly not mine. And there's a bit of a face in the tree over there, but again, rich boys loft party, human hunting party. Hunting young girls for blood sport. So they're high royal blue crime, blue murder, certainly not mine. People said there'd been others and they will hunt and feast again. So certainly is the one. Anyhow, God bless, take care.